Next time something goes wrong, remember the steps. Stop. Take a deep breath. Figure out if it's a big problem or a small problem and how to best solve that issue. Now that we learned the first step in problem solving, let's practice the skill together. I'm going to show you some examples, and I want you to figure out, is this a big problem or a small problem? If you need, pause the video to give yourself some time to think. You forgot your lunch at home. That's a small problem. Your phone screen cracked. That's also a small problem. Your friend isn't talking to you. This might feel really bad, but it's also a small problem. The bus is late. This is also a small problem. There's a fire in the kitchen. Now that's a big problem. That's an emergency. Did you figure them out? Big problems are emergencies. They're unsafe situations, and you probably need help from someone right away. Small problems are usually things that we can fix on our own or asking for just a little bit of help. They're not an emergency. Now that we know if they're big or small problems, let's use the skills we just learned to figure out how to solve those problems. Pause the video and figure out, what could I do to solve this big or small problem? You forgot your lunch at home. Did you think of some possible solutions? Maybe you could try buying lunch that day at school or at work if you had money. Maybe you could check if you had some other snacks in your bag to help you feel better until you got home to eat. Maybe you could ask a coworker, a friend, or someone in the school office to lend you some food for that day. Maybe you could just try calling home, seeing if a parent or a roommate could help bring you some food for that day. These are ways that you could try and solve that problem. Your phone screen cracked. I've definitely broken my phone before, and it feels like a huge problem. But it's actually a small problem. Did you think of some ways you could solve this problem? Some that I came up with is maybe putting a screen protector over it for right now, maybe even some tape. And then see if you could go to the store and replace it, or how much it would cost to fix it. You could also ask friends or family if they have an old one they're not using that you could borrow until you get yours fixed. Your friend isn't talking to you. This is another one that sometimes feels like a much bigger problem. It's hard when your friends aren't talking to you. Did you come up with some ways to solve your problem? Maybe you chose to give your friend some space. Maybe you went up to them and just asked, "Are you okay? Did I do something wrong?" Or maybe you chose to hang out with someone else for that day to help you feel better. Did you think about using your coping mechanisms to make you feel better? Nice work. The bus is late. The bus is late. This one can be definitely frustrating, especially if you have somewhere to go. Did you think of some ways that you could solve that problem? Maybe you could check the bus schedule, see when it's arriving. Maybe you could call someone to come pick you up that day. Or maybe there's someone around that you could talk to help keep you calm until the bus does arrive. Also, if you had somewhere important to be, you could try giving them a call and saying, "Hi, I might be a little bit late." Sometimes knowing that that's taken care of can help you feel calm. There's a fire in the kitchen. Did you figure out what would be a good way to solve this emergency problem? Well, you definitely want to get out of the kitchen right away. Tell anyone that's in the house, let's get out of here, and call 911. Call 911 right away. Remember, with big problems like this, you actually don't want to try and solve it by yourself. You need help. Now, click this video up here so you can learn another executive functioning skill. Also, if you would like some resources to better learn this skill, check the description below and join my email list. Thanks.